Good morning, everyone. So, this is going to be kind of like an impromptu crazy video because I'm sure all you can see is my steering wheel. But I just kind of wanted to talk today about what to do when you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling like you just can't get anything right, you can't do anything right, everything's falling apart and you have anxiety. I have dealt with anxiety my entire life. My little girl unfortunately has anxiety, and oh my dashboard's so dirty. I feel like anxiety is just one of those things where you try to breathe through it, like they say, or you try to, give it a minute. There's medications for it, but there are so many other things that you could do, exercises you could do, and just kind of conversations you can have with yourself about how to not have the anxiety, how to not feel overwhelmed. And I know it's like, oh, easier said than done, but after you do it a while, it starts to really work, and you start to calm yourself down, and you start to kind of talk through things that you're having anxiety about. So I just kind of wanted to tell you guys what I do and give you some insight into my anxiety and how I deal with my anxiety and when I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I have in the past worked more than 2 jobs just because my husband and I have gone through a lot, and I don't want to get into that. I want to try to keep some of my life personal. I know that YouTube is not the place for that, but there are some things that I feel like I need to respect my family about. But anyway, so my husband and I were going through some tough times, and I had to work multiple jobs, and I was going to school, and it was just really, really difficult. And I remember coming home and just crashing and crying myself to sleep and not knowing how I was going to get to the next day, how I was going to get by. And it was at that point where I felt like there was no hope for me. I'm very controlling. I have a lot of different issues in my head, but at this point, was like my lowest, and my family was going through a lot, and I just felt like it was done. I should just give up, and just not work as hard as I was working. So eventually, my husband and I started to get on the up and up, and he found a job, and a really good job, and I quit working my multiple jobs, and I just stayed teaching and kind of focusing on that. Went back to school just one night a week, got my ESL endorsement, and that was good. And this was just basically recently that this just happened. So now there are some things that I do when I feel like I'm in that same spot, and I can feel myself overwhelmed, and I can feel myself losing my breath, and I can feel myself losing that control that I normally have or try to have when I am having an anxiety attack. So first and foremost, I kind of stop and I say, what could be worse about this situation? Is there anything else that could happen that could be worse? Like, what is like the worst possible situation or outcome or whatever it may be? And that helps me to realize if there's not something that's worse, or if there is something that's worse, which a lot of the times there are something that's always, there's somebody else always going through more than you are. There's always somebody struggling more than you are. And that's something I feel like a lot of us don't remember. But anyway, so I stop and I do that first, and 9 times out of 10, there are always situations I can think of that can be worse. So after I ponder that and I sit for a while and I kind of think about what I could do to change the situation I'm in, or fix it, or control it, so to speak, and that's like a whole nother video. all go. I let it all out in the open. I make my list. I, let it all in the atmosphere. And then I sit and I breathe. And I do this for as long as I need to in order to feel like I can function again. And being a woman who lives with a chronic illness, and that's another video as well that I'll get into, I have to do this a lot because I feel overwhelmed with my illness a lot of the time. But being that I am a mom and I have to kind of function for not only myself but for 2 other little people, or not really little anymore, they get to be big kids, but I have to find my center and find my calm, the calm wherever the storm is. So I breathe through it, and that could take anywhere from 2 minutes to 30 minutes, and I don't care. I keep breathing, I keep going through it, and I keep just making sure that I am doing what I need to do in order to be better. So I breathe through it, I kind of talk myself down from the ledge, and I remember all of the things that I wrote down, and I kind of talk myself through them and say, okay, this and this and this, once I'm done breathing. And for me, I have found that has really worked to at least calm the episode. It doesn't completely take it away, and of course there's still some anxiety that might have to be treated with certain medications or, meditation and yoga, which I totally am an advocate for, and acupuncture and things like that. But at least there's a way to kind of get all of your worries out into the open and let whoever take them. Or to, take care of them for you, or try and fix the problems that you may be having. And that's so important to just kind of let it go into the universe. And I know oftentimes we feel like we're alone and we're the only ones going through this problem, we're the only ones going through this issue, or who have this need to control things, but we're not. There are so many other people who go through the exact same things that you or I go through on a daily basis, and that is another thing that I try to remember, that there are always other people who are feeling the same way I'm feeling, going through the same thing I'm going through, and that is so important because we're not alone in this world. We're not, we might feel lonely, we might feel like there's nobody there for us, but in all honesty, at the end of the day, we're not alone. There's always somebody there to help us and guide us and to show us how we can fix things and how we can be a better person. And whether you believe in God or Allah or Buddha or nothing, or yourself, or you have faith or spirituality, that is so important to kind of let that go into that and have that be your guide and have that be your kind of support and your foundation. So anyway, there's a lot more that kind of goes into reducing anxiety attacks and kind of helping through stress and being overwhelmed. And as a mom, oftentimes I feel overwhelmed so many times in the day, and being a teacher too, also having a lot of stuff on my plate, taking it home and this and that and doing things for my students. But there are a lot of days where I just let it go, and I have to, because if I keep letting it eat at me and eat at me and eat at me, I would not be able to get up in the morning and do what I do and work hard. And that right there to me is so much more important than whether or not I finish my grading, or whether or not my kids have a homemade dinner. Like if they're eating or if they're bathed, and my grading has to wait a couple of days, everything can always be put on hold or kind of talked through and supported. So I am going to end this video because I'm trying to make sure that I don't go more than 10 minutes on my first few videos, just so I don't bore you guys to death. But that is just some quick little advice and some quick little, hold on, my steering wheel's in the way. Some quick tips that I have that may help you through a stress case, or being overwhelmed, or anxiety. And that's what I've got for you. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment down below, let me know what other things you're looking for in the vlogs or in my channel, kind of things that you want me to talk about or go through, and I will do my best. I mean, there are certain things that I don't want to talk about just to keep personal, to respect my family, but I really am an open book. If you have any any questions. I'll probably do like a random questions tag or whatnot. And I'm getting a better camera today, so I'm so excited. And I'm so grateful to my grandma who is helping me on this journey and supporting me on this journey. And she's going to help me get a really nice camera for some quality because she knows that this is something I'm passionate about. Ooh, steering wheel again. Sorry guys, I need to get like one of those like vlogging cameras, you know, where you put them on your dashboard. I think I'm going to invest in one of those today too. So that's all I've got for you. Thank you so much. And remember, don't ever let anybody tell you that you have to be something that you don't want to be. Have a great day. Again, please subscribe, comment down below, and hit that bell so you know when I upload a new video. Thanks, guys.